Encouraging performance against Chelsea despite the defeat, but nevertheless 9 games left. You're 10 points adrift from safety. Is Leicester a must-win game?
Well, I think, when you're in a position we're in, every game's going to be a must-win game from now until the end of the season. I think we understand that. So obviously a very tough game ahead of us, but every game is in this league, so we're looking forward to it. We understand the challenges we face ahead and also understand the predicament we're in, really. So I think I stated last week that there was a real focus and an effort, certainly from us as coaches, to try and unite the club back a little bit, bring the fans a little bit closer to the players, because certainly that's probably drifted away from us the last few weeks, and that message stays the same, of course, but I think we also understand, we're in a job where we've got to win games.
It's still hard to see Fulham staying up though, 17 points. To get to 40, you need to take 23 from the last 27. I mean, it's mission impossible, isn't it?
Not mission impossible, because there's games to play and there's points to be had, so of course it isn't. I'll be sitting here lying if I said it was an easy task ahead of us. That's obviously not the case, but certainly while it's realistic, we'll give it all we got.
What do you take out of the Chelsea performance which makes you think you can get something at Leicester?
A real heart, a real determination, and I said that before. That message stays the same. It's a foundation we need to build our performance on, and realistically that's something we need to back up. I think this year at times we've probably not backed up performances. We've had some good performances and probably not backed it up now, due to a number of things, the league you're in, the quality of teams you're playing up against. But for me, the biggest challenge now, the first game when all change and the message gets across, it's easy. I never doubted for 1 second on Sunday against Chelsea that would get that reaction. And it was an easy job for me in that sense. The tough job comes backing it up, and that's what we need to do at the weekend. And against a good side, what's changed of manager, it'll be a tough ask, but I feel like we're in a good position to try and do something.
Having tasted the hot seat for the first time last weekend, Scott, I mean, how much do you want this job permanently?
Well, I mean, at this present moment in time, I've obviously been given the role for the next 9 games or 10 games last week, and I stated before and I stated last week, my view is it's been a process for me to obviously try and become a manager. I have an affiliation with this squad, this team, club, which obviously which is helpful for me. But I'll treat this job in the long term in the sense of every decision I make will be for the best of Fulham Football Club. Now, whether I'm here in 10 games' time or whether I'm not, I'll have an eye on things, trying to leave the club with a stamp which will be an improvement.
Well, I guess the way Fulham play the next 9 games, and even if you do go down, if you go down fighting, that's going to dictate if you do get the job.
Yeah, hopefully. Listen, I think like you said at the top there, it's a big ask for us, and we need to see improvements, and we need to bring something back here which I know you can't. I said it again last week, and I say it again. There's certain things you can't guarantee when you walk out on the field, but there's certain things you can, and as long as the team give that, and when a fan's sitting in a seat, he understands. You know what? We've lost the game. I'm not saying there's a way to lose games, and of course we're going to lose games this year, or the next 9 we're going to lose games, but there's a way to lose, and if we can maintain the performance levels, the hunger, the desire, which we done last week, I know with the course of the next few weeks and the training we can put into the team, I know we'll be in a better place.
It's you against Brendan Rodgers this weekend. Your thoughts on him walking out on Celtic for Leicester, and also your time crossed, I think, at Chelsea. Memories of him there? Yeah,
I do. I know Brendan pretty well. Top manager, vast experience. He obviously, Leicester understand that. They understand the quality he brings. He's been at very top clubs in Liverpool, played some attractive football at Swansea as well, and obviously we will see evidently what he's done at Celtic as well. So he's a week into it, a week now with his ideas, getting his point across to his players. So of course it's going to be a tough challenge. I understand that. They're going to be up for it, like we are, really, and in a very similar position to us, really, in the sense of obviously new ideas, fresh ideas. So we'll see.
How steep has the learning curve been, or has it helped that you were part of the coaching staff already?
Yeah, I think it's helped massively, to be fair, in the sense of, I think if I was walking into this football club with my eyes first seeing it, I probably wouldn't see the problems what lie ahead or in front of me, and it'll probably take a little bit longer to understand that. So for sure, it's helped me immensely, probably seeing it firsthand. The problems what obviously I face and how I could probably, or certainly how I think I can address certain things has been a real help.
A lot of fans were really positive about the performance against Chelsea, unfortunately not the result, but the feeling from the outside looking in is if only this change had been made earlier, if only you'd been given more of a chance of surviving. I know you're talking about it still being a possibility, but it seems almost impossible.
Yeah, it's very slim. Like I say, obviously there's that there's a big ask in front of us. We understand that. As mad as it sounds, that's probably not my focus, in the sense of I understand we've got to win football matches, but there's a certain focus. I understand it's a byproduct, and I honestly believe that. I believe that there's foundations, there's a base you give yourself to win football matches. And again, 9 games left, I want to win every game. But I understand winning football matches is a byproduct of hard work, determination, driving standards on a daily basis in training. And I know if I can get them right and that be the focus of the football club and the team and the players, I know that this squad's good enough to win football matches, so I know that will come.
Are you telling the players that? Are you finding it easy to motivate them at the moment?
At the moment I'm finding it easy, yeah, I'm finding that really easy. I'm trying to change the focus. The focus majority of this year is how bad we've done. The focus has been we're going to get relegated. The focus has been we spent a lot of money. Where have we spent it? And that's not my focus. My focus to the players is just do your best, give as much as you can every single day, drive standards, have world-class standards, and I know from that, like I said to you, and I repeat myself a little bit probably, but I know that the football will come from that. There's been a bit of gloom around the place, and us players included. I've been in these situations as a player where every comment you read, every bad pass you play, feels like an absolute ton of bricks coming down on you, and that's the cold reality. And me trying to sieve away certain elements of that and trying to refocus us to understand, okay, let's forget about that. This is where we need to focus now. This is what we need to do. This is the structure we need to take place, and this is our main focus. I certainly feel like it's helped the players, and I hope it's helped everyone else. I hope it's helped the fans, and I'm sure it will over the course of time. Maybe they could realise that as well and see it, and it could be help us.
Scott, how would you describe the morale in the squad? Have you seen a change since you took over as manager?
Yeah, the boys seem upbeat. Certainly, performance at the weekend, like I said, the performance at the weekend, it was. I felt like we was always going to get that performance, but like anything, you get that performance because it's something you can build on. Now, of course, we lost the game. I understand that, but it was a performance, certainly what we can build on. And football clubs it's a place where on a Saturday you lose, you come in on a Monday morning, and as you can imagine, it's the worst environment, the worst place to be in. We've lost a lot of games this season, and we've not had many Monday mornings what have been bright and bubbly. And over the course of time, it's probably taken its toll on us a little bit to the point we are now. But certainly, we lost at the weekend. Of course, we did. But was there a performance that everyone see was a real willingness from the team? Yes. Is there something to build on? Of course, there is. And it's that again what we need to show against Leicester. We need to back that up. We need to back it up with 2 games, 3 games, 4 games. And I repeat, we can lose 3, we can lose 4 games, but there's a way to lose.
Just one more thing. Do you expect Alfie Mawson to feature in the Premier League before the end of the season?
I hope so. Yeah. Hopefully, Alfie's coming back from knee surgery. He's been out for a little time. He's been a big miss, and big signing in the summer. Done just before he broke down. Obviously, with his knee, he was playing really well. So he's on the right road. Yes, I hope that it still goes smoothly, and we can see him at the end of the season.